Top Accolade Global News Update. I am Abiodun Mohammed. An Israeli missile attack near Syria's capital, Damascus, has killed at least 4 Syrian soldiers and wounded 4 others, according to the official Sana news agency. Citing a military source, Sana said the attack took place early on Monday. The attack killed 4 soldiers and wounded 4 others. It added, the agency also reported some material damage and said Syrian air defenses had intercepted some of the Israeli missiles. There was no immediate comment from Israel. Israel has for years been carrying out attacks against what it has described as Iran-linked targets in Syria. Iran's influence has grown in Syria since it began supporting President Bashar al-Assad in the civil war that started in 2011. Ukraine is seeing significant results from US and German air defense systems, President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Sunday, despite waves of Russian airstrikes that Kiev says targeted civilians and residential buildings. Russia reported it had shot down a drone heading for Moscow in the third such attack in a week, while officials on both sides said Ukraine has struck 2 bridges linking Crimea to the mainland. Both countries have stepped up attacks on each other's troops, weaponry, and infrastructure, supporting the war as Ukraine seeks to dislodge Russian forces that have dug in across southern and eastern Ukraine since their invasion last year. The Moscow-appointed head of Crimea said the Chonha bridge to the peninsula, which was annexed from Ukraine by Moscow in 2014, had been damaged by a missile strike. Another of the 3 road links between Crimea and Russian-occupied part of mainland Ukraine near the town of Enichesk was shelled and a civilian driver wounded, a Moscow-appointed official said. In his nightly video address on Sunday, Zelensky said advanced air defense systems, including the US-built Patriot and Germany's Iris-T, were proving highly effective and had already yielded significant results. Israeli forces in the occupied West Bank have shot dead 3 Palestinians who the army alleged were on their way to carry out an attack. Soldiers opened fire on Sunday on a vehicle and killed 3 passengers, an army statement said. The dead included Naif Abu Siuk, 26, who the army said was a leading military operative from the Jenin refugee camp. The army said that he was involved in military action against Israeli security forces and advancing military activity directed by terrorists in the Gaza Strip, the coastal enclave controlled by the group Hamas. According to the court's news network, the vehicle was hit with more than 100 bullets. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu praised the security forces and said Israel, in quotes, will continue to act against those who seek our lives anywhere and at any time. Azem Kazem, a Hamas Gaza spokesman, said the death would not go unpunished. Mustafa Barghouti, head of the Palestinian National Initiative Party, said that the killing of the 3 Palestinians amounts to an extrajudicial killing. Organizers of the World Scout Jamboree in South Korea have said that they are preparing to evacuate tens of thousands of scouts from a coastal campsite as a strong typhoon approaches the area. The announcement on Monday came days after thousands of scouts left the Jamboree site in southwestern Buan County due to a debilitating heat wave. The Jamboree began on Wednesday with the participation of some 40,000 scouts from 158 countries. About 4,500 were from the United Kingdom, representing the largest national contingent, while about 1,000 were from the United States. The British and American groups were among the first to withdraw at the weekend after hundreds of scouts fell ill due to extreme heat at the vast trailless campsite. The government and organizers sent in water trucks, air-conditioned spaces, and medics in an effort to salvage the event. Various businesses also stepped in to help, donating tents, water, and ice cream, while the Jogye Order of Korean Buddhism opened up its temples to the scouts, but the new threat of the typhoon has forced more groups to leave the area. A Senegalese opposition leader who has been on hunger strike in protest against his detention has been admitted to hospital. According to his supporters, Ousmane Sonko was hospitalized on Sunday at the main hospital in Senegal's capital, Dakar, according to a statement from his now-dissolved party, the Patriots of Senegal, PASTEF. Sonko, aged 49, was arrested on July 28 and has been charged with plotting an insurrection, undermining state security, and criminal association. with the terrorist body. He began his hunger strike 2 days later. Pastef said Sonko had been admitted for emergency care and held the authorities responsible for his condition. Syria Cledolai, one of Sonko's lawyers, confirmed the hospitalization to the AFP news agency but did not discuss his condition. There was no immediate comment from the Senegalese government. Sonko, who placed third in the West African country's presidential election in 2019, is popular with the country's youth. That is the size of top accolade global news update. You can follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on your screen. Happy New Week!